nobody saw. Through broken nights, through every flaw, every shadow, every fear, led me closer to what's near. I never knew this light would come, a melody that feels like home, a secret fire, a hidden gem, a song for hearts that never bend. This is the moment, quiet yet loud, a gift for the dreamers lost in the crowd. Every heartbeat, every sigh shines brighter than the sky. You're my unseen treasure, a gift I can't measure. Every note, every line turns the dark into divine. You're my unseen treasure, a story beyond pleasure. Every tear, every part finds a home in my heart. I've held the pain, I've felt the night, I've chased the echoes of fading light. But in the silence, something new, a spark, a song, a world for two. It's more than music, it's a sign, a hidden pulse through space and time. For every soul who dares to see the beauty born from mystery. This is the moment, quiet yet loud, a gift for the dreamers lost in the crowd. Every heartbeat, every sigh shines brighter than the sky. You're my unseen treasure, a gift I can't measure. Every note, every line turns the dark into divine. You're my unseen treasure, a story beyond pleasure. Every tear, every part finds a home in my heart. Like a comet across the night, like a whisper in the fight. Some things are rare, some things are true. This song is my gift to you. You're my unseen treasure, shining through the pressure. Every note, every line turns the dark into divine. You're my unseen treasure, a story beyond measure. Every heart, every part finds its home, finds its God. Unseen treasure, always here, forever near. 하여자 보센 맘살 때론 단번으로만 해고 단번으로만 해고 반반으로만 해고 아니면 잘 알다 I may feel like the super slap 나는 땡버도로 원해도 나가만 내린 얘들을 따라라라 I wrote 1,000 letters. I never had the courage to send. I wrote to you at 3 a.m. with shaking hands and broken pens. Every word felt too honest to say, so I folded the truth and tucked it away. I said I'm fine when I wasn't strong, said it's okay when it felt so wrong. I smiled like silence was my choice, when fear was still in my voice. Some words don't die, they just stay inside, waiting for a heart brave enough to open the line. These are letters I never sent, full of love and consequence. Every sorry, every I tried, every tear I swallowed inside. If you feel this, you're not alone. These words were never just my own. We all carry what we meant in letters we never sent. I wrote one letter to my old man, told him I did the best I can. I learned how to be strong from his pain, how to lose and still remain. I wrote one letter to my younger self, said you don't have to earn your worth, but I burned it before the end, afraid I wouldn't understand. If truth is heavy, I'll carry it slow. If love is fragile, I'll let it show. I'm tired of hiding behind defense, I'm tired of letters I never sent. These are letters I never sent, from a heart that still repents. Every stay, every don't go, every feeling I didn't show. If this song finds you tonight, reading words you couldn't write, let them breathe and let them in. These are letters we never sent. To everyone I couldn't say, to every love I couldn't break, I'm sorry I was scared of being real. I was afraid of what I'd feel, and to myself I write this last. You survived the burning past. If silence kept you innocent, let this song be what you meant. These are letters I never sent, but they still mean what they meant. Not regret, just evidence that the heart was present. If the world is listening now, let it hear what we allowed. Not perfection, just intent, and letters we never sent. If you're reading this, if you're reading this, you were never too late. I thought the night would never end, I thought my heart could never mend. Then your voice broke through the gray, like sunlight chasing clouds away. I walked through shadows, held my pain, every loss, every tear, every stain. But in your eyes I finally see the pieces of a lost part of me. I was broken, I was alone, I whispered dreams I feared to own. But now I feel the warmth inside, a spark that never died. You're a light in the silence, a heartbeat in the dark, a song I never knew I needed, a fire in my heart. You're a hope I can't deny, a hand reaching through the night, and every shadow that I face. turns into shining light. I still remember sleepless nights, talking to ghosts, chasing fights. But now I see a new horizon where love begins and fear is gone. The world was cold, I wandered blind, but in your smile I finally find that even broken hearts can glow if someone teaches them to grow. I was broken, I was alone, I whispered dreams I feared to own, but now I feel the warmth inside, a spark that never dies. You're a light in the silence, a heartbeat in the dark, a song I never knew I needed, a fire in my heart. You're a hope I can't deny, a hand reaching through the night, and every shadow that I face turns into shining light. I rise, I breathe, I see the dawn. The night is gone, the fear withdraws. Your light becomes my guiding star. I'm finally whole, no matter how far. You're a light in the silence, a heartbeat in the dark, a song I never knew I needed, a fire in my heart. You're a hope I can't deny, a hand reaching through the night. Every shadow fades away because of you, my light. Shining light. You're my light in the silence.
I tried to be louder than my heart, tried to be brave and borrow parts. Every smile I learned to wear left me thinner everywhere. I chased the shape of what they loved, lost the sound I came from, until the quiet said my name and nothing felt the same. I lay my armor on the floor, heard my breath like never before. Turns out strength is not the fight, it's standing still inside the light. I came back as myself, no crown, no disguise. I don't need to be perfect, just alive. I came back as myself, soft, broken, real. Everything I try to hide is what I feel. Is what I feel. I stopped explaining every scar, stopped asking who. Love didn't need a role to play, it stayed when I stayed. I felt the ground beneath my feet, heard my soul in steady beats. Nothing missing, nothing lost, just a heart that learned the cost. If I'm quiet, I am whole. If I tremble, I am bold. I don't need another stopped chasing who I was to meet who I am. I came back as myself, no fear of the fall. If this is all I ever am, it's enough. It's enough. I'm here, I'm enough. I came back as myself, and the world stayed still. Not because I changed the sky, but I changed how I feel. I came back as myself, and I finally see everything I was looking for was already me, already me, already me, already.
I was walking through the shadows of my younger days, broken dreams and promises that slowly fade. Every night I talked to stars that never replied, asking if the pain I carried had a reason inside. Mama said, hold on, storms don't last forever, but the rain felt endless like a curse or a letter written by a fate that never asked my name. Just another soul learning how to bleed without shame. If my voice disappears in the noise of the world, will someone remember the truth I told? If I fall tonight, will my story survive, or will it fade like tears when the morning arrives? Yeah. This is my echo for tomorrow, a melody carved from pain and hope. If I'm gonna let the music follow, let it guide the hearts that feel alone. I sing for the ones who never felt enough, for the silent prayers, for the broken trust. If my name is lost in time and sorrow, let this song be my echo for tomorrow. Yeah, I saw friends turn strangers with a blink of an eye. Love became a question, truth learned how to lie. Smiles on the surface, wars inside the chest. Everybody fighting battles they never confess. I tried to be strong, tried to play the role, but cracks in the mirror showed the cost of my soul. Still I stood breathing through the fear, learning scars don't vanish, they just teach us to heal. If my hands are shaking, does it mean I'm weak, or am I just human, afraid to speak? If I lose myself chasing borrowed light, will I recognize me when I win the fight? Yeah. This is my echo for tomorrow, a melody carved from pain and hope. If I'm gonna let the music follow, let it guide the hearts that feel alone. I sing for the ones who never felt enough, for the silent prayers, for the broken trust. If my name is lost in time and sorrow, let this song be my echo for tomorrow. When the lights go out and the world stands still, when faith feels fragile and dreams feel ill, remember this voice, remember this sound. We were never meant to die without a crown. If heaven listens, let it hear me say, I loved, I failed, I tried my way. And if forgiveness is the final door, I hope this song knocks forevermore. Yeah. This is our echo for tomorrow, not just mine but yours as well. 1,000 hearts, one shared sorrow, one truth the silence couldn't kill. We rise from ashes, from fear and doubt, our echo for tomorrow. Yeah, piano slowly fades, heartbeat remains, echoes never die, they just travel through time. If I don't make it home tonight, please know I tried. I learned how to leave without saying goodbye, how to carry the truth and still smile. Every road taught me how to pretend that I wasn't tired, that I could bend. I walked through nights I couldn't explain, held conversations with doubt and pain. Every step felt heavier than before, but I kept going, I don't know what for. Yeah. If this world forgets my face, if time erases every trace, I hope my heart was loud enough to say I loved even when it was tough. If I don't make it home, please don't say I was brave, say I was human, trying to stay. If I don't make it home, tell my fears they were wrong. I wasn't running, I was holding on. I left pieces of me everywhere, in quiet rooms and whispered prayers. I gave my best when I felt small, I stayed too long, I felt too much, I fall. I wasn't searching for a crown, just somewhere safe to lay me down. If love is all I leave behind, then maybe I was doing fine. Yeah. If forgiveness takes its time, if healing comes in broken lines, then let my mistakes be understood. I did the best I could. If I don't make it home, don't turn my life to stone. Don't make me stronger than I was. Just say I love you, 'cause if I don't make it home, let my name be said soft. I was learning how to live while feeling lost. I don't need heaven full of light, I just want rest without a fight. If peace exists in any form, I hope it feels like being warm. And if I'm wrong, if I'm afraid, if I took longer than I should have stayed, tell my heart it's still enough, it survived this kind of love. If I don't make it home, please don't cry too long. I was closer than I knew to where I belong. If I don't make it home, let this song explain. I wasn't finished, I was just human. I'm trying. I'm trying.
If you're listening to this, you made it. That already means something.
I woke up tired of being brave, tired of trying to be okay. Every mirror showed a fight, I survived again last night. They say time heals everything, but some wounds just learn to breathe. I didn't win, I didn't shine, I just stayed when I could've died. I don't have answers, I don't feel strong, but my heart is beating, so I'm moving on. I'm still here for the broken one, for the hearts that learn to run but stayed anyway. I'm still here, not fearless, not proud, just breathing in, breathing out. Another day. If you're holding on by a thread, you're stronger than you think you are. I'm still here, and so are you.
I've seen hope dressed up as pain, seen love walk out without a name. I begged the dark to let me rest, but morning came. I guess I did my best. I stopped asking why me, stopped chasing who I used to be. I'm not healed, I'm not whole, I'm just learning how to stay alive with my soul. If this is all I have today, a tired heart and words to say, then let this moment be enough. Let survival count as love. I'm still here for the silent cries, for the ones who smile and lie just to get through. I'm still here, not because I'm strong, but because something in me didn't let go. Yeah, the night is talking loud and you don't know how to stay. I'm still here, please stay too. No one tells you how hard it is to simply exist, to wake up and keep your promise, to breathe. If you're waiting for a sign, this is it, you're alive. And that's not small, that's everything. We're still here, the broken one, still learning how to love the sun after the rain. We're still here, not perfect, not fixed, just hearts that refuse to quit in quiet ways. If the world never applauds what it took to get this far, we're still here, and that's enough. Stay just for today. Stay.
I stopped taking love to time. They stopped begging, I need to change. Island in the moment, breathe me in. Now look at what did not but I be cared I say. La vida ya me no manjo. Vaya por ni with Jarvis, a heal with Dacton. We are your leno. I endless goodbyes. Every tear that let me go opened something wide and slow. They said love is meant to burn, but I watched it only turn into oceans, into air, into everywhere. If I leave, you don't fade. If you stay, I don't change. We are not afraid of space. That's where grace learns how to wait. This is where love doesn't end, where the soul can finally rest. I don't need you to be close to know I'm not alone. This is where love doesn't end, no demand and no defense. If I lose you, I still gain everything I couldn't name. Here, everywhere, no end, love. Everywhere, no end, me. This is where love doesn't end. It just changes how it feels. Not a promise, not a plan, just something true and real. This is where love doesn't end. Still, I remain. If this life dissolves to light, I'll find you there again. Where love doesn't end. Calm.
I remember nights we almost disappeared, talking to the dark, pretending we weren't scared. I came from rooms where the walls heard my doubts, learned how to scream without making a sound. Every promise felt heavy to hold, every dream felt too young, then too old. I tried to outrun a man in the mirror, but every step just pulled him near. I was loud with my anger, quiet with my pain. Called it survival, called it being sane. I made mistakes, yeah, I own my past. Some bridges burn, some memories last. This is the cost of knowing myself. I'll pay it in truth, not hiding on the shelf.
We were standing on words left unsaid, still choosing hope over fear instead. This is where we learn to stay. When running felt easier every day, we held the line, we felt the way. This is where we learn to stay. Through the silence, through the pain, through the nights we prayed for change. We didn't break, we didn't fade. This is where we learn to stay.
Yeah. Take it slow, let the truth breathe. Life ain't perfect, but it's still sweet. I've seen joy grow in the cracks of fear. I've seen love show up year by year. No rush now, let the moment ride. We all got shadows, we don't gotta hide. If you're still here, you're doing it right. Every sunrise is a second chance at life. I ain't here to say I figured it out, I'm here to say I figured me out. Peace ain't loud, it's calm and clear. It's knowing who you keep when the coast ain't clear.
Every scar tells us who we are, not how broken, but how far. This is where we learn to stay. When running felt easier every day, we held the line, we felt the way. This is where we learn to stay. Through the silence, through the pain, through the nights we prayed for change. We didn't break, we didn't fade. This is where we learn to stay.
Yeah, I used to think love was a finish line. Now I know it's walking through time with the same heart, learning new ways to forgive.
yesterday, choose today. If I hurt you, I won't rewrite. I'll stand in the truth, I'll make it right. Growth ain't pretty, healing ain't fast, but it's the only way the future lasts. If tomorrow tries to pull us apart, promise me we'll start with the heart. Say my name when you lose your way, I'll remind you why you stay.
Breathe it in, let the night pass by.
Ooh, we survived every goodbye, we're still here. This is where we learn to stay. When the world kept pulling us away, we chose the truth, we chose to change. This is where we learn to stay. Through the silence, through the pain, every loss turned into faith. We didn't break, we didn't fade. This is where we learn to stay.
If you ever doubt the road you're on,
remember the nights you carried on. This is where we learn to stay. We walk through fire without a name, loved without a need for food. Heavy loves became a door to something we weren't before. We broke, we bent, we learned to stood. When the hurricane carried us through the wind, turns out the end was never near. It was just quieter here. If it's love or the test of God's, we passed down yearning hardware. No calm we needed to defend, no war we needed to run. We return as light, not above, not below. I'll be one forgiven, every truth we know. We return as light, nothing left to prove. What we searched forever was the way to.
I'd seen heaven in tired eyes, still choosing love, still choosing kind. I felt God in fragile hands, letting go of all their plans.
No more asking what is mine, no more racing against time. If this way is all we get, it's already infinite. If we fall in grace. If we fade, we leave a trace. Nothing lost, nothing ends. Every fear turns again. You return as a light through the dark we came. That's a road with silence, but to know it's me. We return as light, soft This is not goodbye. I miss so memories, how to touch the sky. We return tonight. Still we remain. If the world begins again, we'll meet inside your feet. Deep is the last light. As light, as light, as
I was so hard on myself. I forgot how to be kind. I counted every failure like a crime, replayed all nights 1,000 times. I wore my guilt like it was truth, forgot I was still learning too. They say move on, let it go, like healing something you can't owe. But some apologies take years, especially the ones we owe ourselves. I kept asking for a sign to tell me I'd be alright, but maybe mercy doesn't shout, maybe it's quiet now. Forgiveness should be gentle, like breathing when you're tired, like learning how to stay when everything feels wired. Forgiveness should be gentle, not earned, not proved, not paid. If love can reach the broken, then it can reach this place. I blame my heart for feeling deep, for promises I couldn't keep. But loving hard was never wrong, I just forgot where I belong. I tried to be who hurt me less, I tried to hide the tenderness, but even armor needs to rest.
So even pain deserves some gentleness. If I knew then what I know now, I told myself I'd show how. Survival isn't weakness, no, it's courage moving slow. Forgiveness should be gentle, like hands that don't accuse, like choosing not to punish the things you didn't choose. Forgiveness should be gentle, like morning after rain, not erasing every scar, just letting go of shame. I'm done fighting my reflection, done asking for permission to feel peace, to feel okay, to be human anyway. If love is what we're learning, then let me start right here, with the heart that kept on beating through every kind of fear. Forgiveness is gentle, I feel it now, not perfect, not finished, but here somehow. Forgiveness is gentle, and I can stay. I don't have to hate myself to change. I'm learning to be kind.
I thought heaven would be loud, but it isn't. I searched for signs in crowded skies, waited for fire, waited for replies. I thought peace came with answers found, or angels falling to the ground. But every time I slowed my pace, I felt something softer take its place. Not a voice, not a shining door, just a calm I'd never known before. Maybe heaven isn't where we go, maybe it's what we finally let go. Heaven is quiet, no need to prove, no fear of losing, no need to move. Heaven is quiet, it stays here, no, it feels like rest after holding hope.
I carried pain like it was fate, carried love I couldn't save. I fought myself, I fought the night. I tried to be wrong, I tried to be right, but when I stopped asking to be more, stopped begging life to keep the score, I felt forgiven without a sound, like something holy laid me down.
If mercy speaks, it doesn't shout, it meets you when you burn out. Heaven is quiet, no crowns, no claims, no winners, no sinners, no one to blame. Heaven is quiet, it lets you stay. Not perfect, not finished, just okay. If this is all we ever get, one fragile life, one honest breath, then let me live it soft and true, and call that miracle enough. I don't need forever promise, I just need this moment honest. If love is real in any form, let it feel like being warm. Heaven is quiet, I'm not afraid, I'm finally here, I'm wide awake. Heaven is is quiet and so am I. If this is the end, it's a gentle goodbye. I'm home. Home.
We were born with fire in our lungs, but taught to whisper, taught to run. Every dream they couldn't hold, they called it wild, they called it bold. I feel lost in a crowded prayer, asking heaven, am I still there? Then silence answered soft and slow, you were never meant to be low. If you break, you still belong. If you're tired, you're still strong. Even stars feel lonely too, before they learn what light can do. We were never empty, we were never empty. We were just unheard, ever just unheard. Every tear was holy, every tear was holy. Every broken word, we were never empty, we were never empty. We were full of flame, love was in our breathing, love was in our breathing. Before we knew its name. I've seen angels wearing pain, smiling through the heavy rain. Some survive by letting go, some survive by saying no. I stopped asking who to be, started choosing honesty. Turns out truth is not the end, it's the place we all begin. If you fall, you're still enough. If you're quiet, you're still love. Every soul a sacred weight, even when it has to wait. We were never empty, we were never empty. We were just unheard, ever just unheard. Every tear was holy, every tear was holy. Every broken word, we were never empty, we were never empty. We were full of flame, love was in our breathing, love was in our breathing. Before we knew its name. We were never empty, never empty, never empty. We were never empty, we were never empty. Heaven always knew. Every scar was written, just to lead to truth. We were never empty, we were never empty. We were chosen light. If the world feels heavy, hold on, you're alive. We were never empty, never empty, never empty, never empty.
They said we wouldn't make it through the night, but here we are, breathing in the light.
I walk through storms with my head down low, learn the hard way how the truth unfolds. Every scar tried to slow my pace, lies, but pain don't erase who you're meant to be.
I broke my pride just to keep us whole. Chose honesty over control. I'm not perfect, never claimed to be, but I stayed when leaving felt easy.
We were shaking, almost falling apart, still holding on with open hearts.
We're still standing for us.
After all the nights we almost gave up, love didn't let me fall. When the world said that we were done, we're still standing for us. Every tear turned into trust. If this is what love costs, I'd pay it all. I'd pay it all.
Said the wrong things at the wrong time. Yeah, let my silence cross your mind. But I learned that love ain't loud. Sometimes it's staying when you're worn down.
I'm not the hero in your dreams. I'm just a man learning how to heal. If I failed you along the way, I hope you know I chose to stay.
We were dancing on a broken line, still calling your heart mine.
We're still standing for us. After all the nights we almost gave up, love didn't let me fall. When the world said that we were done, we're still standing for us. Every tear turned into trust. If this is what love costs, I'd pay it all. I'd pay it
If tomorrow takes your strength away, I'll be here, I won't run from the pain.
Hold on, don't let go now. We didn't come this far to break down.
We're still standing for us.
Through the fire, through the dust.
We bent but we didn't fall. We learned how to love through